you guys for tuning in to Soul Water Saturdays, where your soul never thirsts. It is I, Beauty N Barzz, and tonight we are doing a special at Lawn Gnomes again. About to do this poetry slam. I'm excited for whatever goes down tonight. In downtown Phoenix, wearing my Kingdom Tears shirt to support the cause, KTP, and I'm excited. Okay, so tonight's show will be a good one. I'm excited. Hope you all are cheering your girl on. I don't know if you can hear me because I have this mask on my face. What? You're back. Okay. Of course, we have to do the poetry slam outside because of COVID, as I told you guys before. But man, it is cold out here, okay? I'm telling y'all, it is cold out here. But anyways, it's starting to get more packed, more people. You know, you guys can't see them. But we are about to start shortly, so please enjoy the poetry, especially mine.
Welcome, everybody! We made it. We made it. We're here for another Thursday, Jesus Christ. Wednesday night poetry slam here at Lawn Gnome Publishing.
This poem's called An Ode to Nothing. This town was nothing when I came, and it made me feel like I was nothing by the time I left. It was a climb, growing up at the bottom of a mountain, but I held my own hand on the way up.
The poem I'm going to read tonight is called OCD, and it is about my experiences with OCD. I have an awful memory. I think it's because when I was a kid, my OCD made me list every person I loved in the world before I could fall asleep. I'd whisper to my pillow that I love my parents. I love my brother and sister. I love my best friend.
Right now, I'm debating if it's worth the waiting. Are you just gassing me up and I'm inflating? It's not like there's someone else I want to be dating. But living this life without you, it can feel debilitating. And I know that you say us being together is near, but you breathe new life into me, and I want to live this life without fear. For me, each week, it feels like a year.
My wall up high, my heart made of steel, no emotions on my sleeve. Then he called me mad pretty. I had sworn all of them off for good, whether educated or hood. And he called me mad pretty. I had my mind set, no one close to me would get. And then he called me mad pretty. My eyes still sleepy from the night before, he looked into them and said those words, hit me to the core. Yep, mad pretty.
I follow the kids from Section 80, New York, and Carolina. Me, I'm from Arizona, giving my peace of mind out. 'Cause first things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real. These messages hit our core like love yours and how humble shown in a mad city.
I've got two problems. I can't fall asleep, and I can't wake up. I've got two problems. I can't form attachments, and I can't let go. I've got two problems. I'm a perfectionist, but I can be really lazy. I've got two problems. I don't know who lets me down more, myself or others.
January 25th, Florida man steals $4,000 worth of chicken and ribs. February 3rd, Florida man who had sex with dolphins says it seduced him. I became fascinated with Florida Man when I was going out for a run with my girlfriend. She looked at me throwing spin kicks in my 3-inch neon shorts, pink shoes, fanny pack, and complete lack of any other clothes and said, "You're like the embodiment of Florida Man." Well then, welcome to the Sunshine State. March 15th, Florida Man's church loses tax-exempt status because it's actually just a strip club. July 14th, crack-smoking Florida Man drinks Capri Sun to rehydrate during police chase.
1 o'clock. The paper on the doctor's table crinkles like my grandmother's nose. The low lighting flickers like a stuttering firefly. There are noises outside the door. I wonder what they are. I wonder if they wonder what I am. I wonder when the doctor will stop looking at my chart and look at me for answers. He looks up. There are 6 Q-tips in the jar. He says, "It's normal." I wonder why he says it's normal and not I'm normal.
May I have your attention? All I want is a moment to uncover the truth, so how bad do you want it? In case you weren't aware, we're living in the end times, and the world is full of little puppets who are living in fear. And I want you to know that COVID-19 is a lie. Soon after the election, this will all disappear. People can shop at Walmart without a single social distance, but the churches can't gather. Do you hear me? Are you listening? People can riot, loot, and holler Black Lives Matter, but the schools are shut down because it's not safe to gather. Let's talk falsified numbers and mislabeled deaths, or the sudden sense of urgency to get a COVID test. Truth be told, the government might be giving you the virus. You put your trust in man and they're killing you in silence. Listening to the government orders to avoid litigation when their main agenda is to control the population. Quarantining with your family when you contract COVID. Pass it around, now you're all down. That's the agenda, don't you know it? Let's talk about Bill Gates that wants to vaccinate us all. Vaccinate us, enslave us, New World Order on the hall. Y'all want to crown King Saul and put him in the White House. Yeah, I'm talking Joe Biden. Fighting words, so get your gloves out. Will I move to round 2? Did I offend you yet? I spit the truth and yeah, it hurts, so I have no regrets. Biden is partnered with Gates, the world's evilest man. And to mark us with the beast is a part of the plan. What do I mean by the beast? They'll place it in your forehead. If you refuse, they'll persecute or your family's dead. It's no conspiracy theory. Just open your eyes. Don't listen to the lying media. Take a word from the wise. They tried to do away with money to prepare for the chip, but Trump rejected their orders and they became pissed. Remember when they used to love him? Now the media hates him, and they brainwash all the puppets to love Biden and praise him. Did I say too much? Maybe I should stop here. Y'all know I'm cold and hecka bold, and I don't live in fear. Every time I come here, I bring y'all the truth. But I make y'all think, so the scores don't faze me. Oh, y'all thought I was done? Nah, I have a bit saved. Back to COVID-19 before I exit the stage. My condolences to those that have lost a loved one, to this lab-made flu that has taken its plunge. Please stop getting tested. Some of the tests are infected. They're changing negatives to positive. It's nothing to mess with. Don't take my word for it. Do your own research, because I could be lying, but man, the truth hurts. Y'all hate when I talk Jesus, so I switched it up a bit. I know I have y'all thinking. Your brains are turning in flips. But I'm going to wrap it up, because I can go all day. I only gave y'all a piece. There's so much I could say. But I'll leave you with this. Don't trust what you hear. These masks do not protect us, so stop living in fear. Everything is an agenda for something to come. Gates thinks the world is crowded because he is a bum. Biden is a puppet. Kamala's pulling the strings. Trump is the wall that is blocking terrible things. The media's agenda is to gain soul control. Everything that's occurring is a fight for your soul. They're killing black people in order to ruffle our feathers. They want us divided so that we don't come together. They want to keep us locked up and destroy our mental health and hypnotize us with the news so we don't think for ourselves. COVID is real in your mind, but the numbers are poor. And you manifest your fears, so if you fear it, it's yours. Mental health is important, so take care of yourselves. And knowledge is power. Don't put your brain on the shelf. The government is full of liars, so don't follow the hype. If the crowd goes to the left, then move to the right. And hate me now, thank me later. but Jesus is king. And if you don't have him, then you don't have a thing.
When you are 7 years young and all the circumstances of the world are still new to you, nothing is backwards, unsociable, or unusual about the taste of popcorn on dirt. Or dirt on popcorn.
God's house was a hollowed-out grocery store in the bad part of town, South Shore. There were always garbage bags in the windows from being shattered. One time, someone drove a car through the glass wall. We still sat in the big room on Sunday, scarves and hats and puffer jackets over our best dress. We had electric guitar because we were cooler than the Baptists.
Hey, you guys. So I want to tell you all about my experience at Lawn Gnome tonight. It was epic. First timers. Let me tell y'all. My poem was very, very edgy. And it did not get good responses from some people. First timer was the first time since I've been going to Lawn Gnome, the Lost Leaf, that I got a 1. I've never gotten a 1 before. 1 means your poem was crap, and I got a 1 tonight. Not only that, some lady called me a whore. A whore! But, on a good note, a woman came to me. She bowed, like she got on her knee, and she told me that my poem was fantastic, that it touched her, and that it spoke volumes. She said that when I go on the stage, I have such a stage presence, and it's like strong. And she said that I have a poetic voice, and all I have to do is lose the computer, which I read off of my computer or off my phone sometimes, because my poems tend to be a little lengthy and they get difficult to memorize. So she told me if I lose the computer or the phone, that I can perfect my gift, which I'm going to start doing. See, my thing is to start writing poems that are like a page long, but I had a lot to say tonight, so it went a little bit longer than a page because I had a lot to say. Like, I had a message to deliver, therefore I couldn't pause at a page. I had to keep going. But next time, I'm going to make sure that I spit the truth, raw, uncut, but keep it at a page so that I can start memorizing more. So I must say that tonight was an interesting night. I did not get offended at all. You know, that lady that called me a whore, she came back later. She was talking to this guy, right? And she told the guy, like, hi, how are you? Merry Christmas, happy holidays. And then she looked at me. Guess what she did? She rolled her eyes. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright, y'all. It happens sometimes. When you are a poet, you cold at what you do, and you spit the truth raw and uncut and don't care what anybody thinks, and you roll with Jesus, this is going to happen to you. You think people love the Lord? You think they love him? He is the truth. Y'all think they loved him. Y'all think everybody loved him. No. Some people did not love him. People do not love the truth, especially when it does not cater to what they think truth is. So tonight definitely was a night of first, but I just wanted to wrap things up. Thank you guys for coming along with me on the journey to going to Lawn Gnomes. I will be back probably soon. I don't think it'll be next week because I think my birthday lands on that weekend. It does, actually. My birthday is December 3rd. That's on a Thursday. And I will not be home on that weekend because I will be celebrating. So I will be back to Lawn Gnome soon. But it was a great time. I had a great time. I enjoyed what I did. I enjoyed people not loving my poetry because I don't expect people to love what I do. I am to represent the kingdom and bring the truth. That's what I do. That's what Beauty N Barzz is. Well, thank you all for tuning in to another episode of Soul Water Saturdays, where your soul never thirsts. I was happy to have you all. Continue to like, subscribe, follow me. You never know what adventure is next. You never know what I'm going to do. Am I going to have a special guest? Am I going to tell you an exciting story? Am I going to talk about my life? There's so many things that are in store for you guys. So continue to watch. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Since I dipped in that water, thought I had it all, but I needed Jesus. Hey, tippy-toe in heaven with my Jesus pieces. Got my lifeline, I never needed riches. I embody God, became a different species. Hey, you don't believe it? Hold up. Hey, every time I needed them, you showed up. Hey, now I got the glow, showed up. Hey, I know I'm getting saved when it go up. That you love me, so I'm feeling good. Say but not soft, you get that understood. God got me doing things I never would.